If I sound crazy at all during this breakdown, it's because I'm sick as hell. But I know you guys got to make this money and y'all need my help to make that money. So I'm going to give you a breakdown anyways. If you're watching this video and you've only managed to make about $3 million, then shame on you. Because Unprofessional Breakdown, brought to you by BetOnline, is here weekly with the help of our world-renowned mathematical scientific algorithm. This week, we're going to be using the Figmatic Objectarian and a dictionary to look up what the hell I just said. Let's go make some money. First fight. Zach Pogue versus Modestas Bukauskas. That's bait and I'm not going to take it. Instead, I'm just going to give you a few fun facts. Like, Zach Pogue has some very cool tattoos. And Modestas' last win was over Tyson Pedro, who also has very cool tattoos. Now sit back and watch me cook. Pedro, Pogue, Pedro. You see the relation? Well, you shouldn't, you racist. They're from two different countries. I'm going with Zach Pogue. Next fight. Dan Argueta versus Ronnie Lawrence. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm sick and tired of everybody talking about this fight. Me and you both know how these two get down. Everybody knows. So I'm not here to waste your time. Instead, I'm going to say we skip this fight and give some shine to the fighters that aren't getting this level of coverage. Next fight. What are the odds? Another one. Everybody's talking about this, so let's not waste each other's time. Next fight. Banger alert. Unprofessional Breakdown GOAT Michael the Count Bisping is making his way down to 125 to face future potential GOAT Zhalgas Zhumagulov. Unfortunately, UFC.com does not have an updated picture of Zhalgas, so you guys haven't seen his full potential yet. He looks more like this. But too bad for him, he's fighting our GOAT, so we're going to bank on Bisping, obviously. But in the future, we're going to make a lot of money on Zhalgas. Next fight. Carlos Hernandez versus Denise Bondar. Now, I already know what you guys are thinking. Sadiq, isn't this another one of those fights that everybody's talking about? You're starting to catch on. Next fight. Kyung Ho Kang versus Chris. Oh, that's Mexican Kyle Barrios. Now, Kyle Barrios is already very good, but now he's from Mexico. And as you guys already know, Mexico is so in right now. So what I'm going to suggest to you is to make a trip to your local bank and ask them to give you a loan about $95K. Bet it on Mexican Kyle and watch the magic happens. Next fight. Jimmy Flick versus Alessandro Costa. Fun fact. Jimmy Flick's nickname is Brick, which is what you call it when you shoot your shot and you miss. And Alessandro, his nickname is No-No, which is a double negative, telling me that neither one of these guys is going to get it done. So remember when you went to that bank? Ask them for some pocket change. I'll say about $13K. Bet it on a draw. Be smart with your money. Next fight. Nicholas Dalby versus the king of Kung Fu, Muslim Salikov from Russia. Who tricked this guy into thinking Kung Fu is what we do in Russia? And yes, I see the lack of mustache with a full-blown beard, but this guy's talking about Kung Fu. That's facial hair built for wrestling. Wait a second. This guy's a genius. He almost tricked me. And if an unprofessional breakdown master like myself almost fell for his trap, I know for sure Dalby will. I'm going with Muslim Salikov. Next fight. Ronnie Barcelos versus Miles Johns. How do I get out of this one? Look behind you. Manuel Torres versus Nicholas Mota. Now I know what you're thinking. Why are these two kids fighting in the UFC? Very justifiable question. Nicholas Mota looks like a middle school bully. And Manuel Torres, he looks like his victim. And this is a fist fight, so the bully's probably going to win. So I'm going with Nicholas Mota. Next fight. Pat Sabatini versus Lucas Almeida. Fun fact. Pat Sabatini was a former CFFC featherweight champ. That's 145. And Lucas, he was a former Jungle Fight lightweight champ. That's 155. Subtract those two numbers from each other. What do you get? You get 10. How many syllables are in 10? That's right, 1. Like one championship, which is like the UFC, except they have Mighty Mouse, who, fun fact, went over there to make more money. Which is quite a coincidence because we at Unprofessional Breakdown also like to make money. And to help us make even more money, the guys at BetOnline are giving us our own personalized links so we could use it to place bets. I'm going to put it in the description of the video. Click it to help support the channel. Next fight. Armin, Superman Petrosian versus Christian Leroy Duncan. As a fellow super, I can't in good faith go against one of my own. Especially since Leroy's nickname is CLD, chronic liver disease. And I'm not here to judge. And I appreciate him spreading awareness. But it's still gang, so I'm going with Armin. Next fight. Armin Sarukian versus Joaquin Silva. Very on brand for lightweight. One of the best prospects is fighting somebody that's on rank, which is quite interesting. And not because it makes zero sense. It's because both Armin and Armin from the last fight are from Armenia, meaning they're powerful enough to own their own nation. While Joaquin Silva, he's from Brazil. And before you ask, no, he does not own Brazil. I did the research. So if he's not willing to do the bare minimum, why should we bet on him? I'm going with Armin. Next fight. And here we are at our main event. Marvin, the Italian Dream Vettori versus Jared Killer Gorilla Cannonier. This is a very interesting main event. It's a bit subtle, but Jared Cannonier is a black man. And that's it. UFC Fight Night Vettori versus Cannonier, Saturday, June 17 at the Apex, Las Vegas, United States. Good luck with your picks.